Hey everybody.
Yay. I'm so happy we're live again, Vera.
I know too.
Yes. Happy Saturday, Soul Tribe, and everyone out there in YouTube land.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let me just get our live feed going for us. And today is a very cool day.
The sun is out tomorrow. Oh, we can't sing.
Today is tomorrow.
That's right.
In this case.
Gosh, it's so nice to see the sun.
Yeah, and the birds are chirping. It's a happy day.
I was having a hard time the last 2 weeks.
Were you?
I didn't think I had that seasonal stuff. When people would say it, I'd go, come on now. And then it happened to me. I got to stop saying, come on now. Because then
like
Azna goes, okay, let's show you.
But then it gives us a way to help each other, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, Vera, do we have anything that we want to update everybody on right now?
Just the usual.
The usual, yeah. Our website, Soul's Enlightenment. We've got all of your services, all of my art. We have great prices right now going on for the holidays.
Christmas.
And yeah, we have private gatherings if you want us to come to your house, call your friends for psychic readings, and just check it all out. Very cool.
Yeah.
And is there anything else that we wanted to tell
Military
everyone?
gets 50% off
50%
services.
off all the services. And we chose today's subject because of a very special day of honor tomorrow. That is actually...
it should be every day.
I know it. Yeah, and it is in the hearts of those who love Mother God.
Of course.
Yeah.
And it should be Mother's Day.
Yeah.
On Azna's feast day.
You know, that's true.
Why is it in May?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Let's ask
I
the
like
men.
that.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, so tomorrow's Azna's feast day. And so in light of that, we wanted to share a little bit about Mother God. But you guys, this is really cool because we have some really amazing information that we wanted to share from Angus on the other side about Azna's temple that we did not know before.
Right.
So,
well, some people know it because it was at a...
well, we shared it at the one of our retreats that we had.
Right.
So, one of our viewers, Tiffany today, she's going to know some of this because we talked about it. And some other people that were there, that retreat.
So let's light a candle for Azna.
So fun to have everybody here.
I know, isn't it? Okay, let's see if we can do it with all this wind.
Yeah, it's pretty windy here.
Well.
Oh, can you get it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. I'm a master at fire. Being an Aries, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's your element. All right.
Okay, well, we're lit.
All right. Got our lights turned on. Okay.
Do we want to start with that or end it with this?
What do you prefer?
Let's end it.
Yeah, I think so too. Leave it on a really good note.
Because we have a prayer for Mother Azna.
Yeah.
No.
I just think that's so cool how you got this prayer from Angus right before
just
we
like
went
2
live.
seconds.
How
I know
cool
that's
is that,
why
you guys.
I apologize. That's why we're late. It's my fault.
But it's neat.
But you were sitting patiently waiting.
Angus was
and you guys too.
But Angus was giving us this really cool new prayer. That's what I love about this. It's like, you know, philosophy just keeps growing and growing. So happy you're here.
He wanted to keep going, but I'm like,
don't leave us, Vera. We're so happy you're here. Yeah.
we have time. Yeah, he wanted to keep going. I'm like, well, maybe later.
Yeah, maybe after. He'll give you the rest.
Yeah.
So he'll give you more. And then we could add to it later. Okay, that sounds good. Well, I guess maybe we'll just touch a little bit on the basics about Mother God.
Right.
So you guys, it's really amazing because we haven't learned, I mean, really, we haven't learned as much about Mother God because she was pretty much buried over time
After
because
Constantine.
The patriarchal rule took over and Father God was elevated as he should be, but so should Mother God. She shouldn't have been buried.
No.
But
that was a reason for that.
There was a reason, yes. It was for control.
Right.
And so yes, there's the divine masculine and the divine feminine, which makes a lot of sense because I don't feel that I personally look like a rib of man. Do you?
Me either. What was Sylvia's joke? If I was from Adam's rib, I'd be skinny.
That's true. But yeah, so Father God is the pure intellect. Mother God is pure emotion. And what's really amazing about Mother God is that this is, because she is pure emotion, she understands what we're going through. She's there with us. She gets
She's in the
emotion.
trenches.
Exactly. This is like her plane here on, not her plane, but this is where she is to really help us with all the emotions that we're going through.
Yeah.
So Mother and Father is always with us, but she's like our mother. I mean, you can turn to her and
For anything.
and just really talk to her, because they say that she never, I forget how they say the prayer right now, but it's that no one that comes to her is left unaided, you know, and
It
that
may not be what you want or when you want it, but it comes.
Yes, exactly. And that's one of the things that, because I was raised Catholic, I know that
Me
you were
too.
in Catholicism as well.
Catholic
And
school.
yeah, and one of the things that I loved about at the church is that in front of the Mother Mary's statue, we would light candles and say a prayer, and that's like, so Mother God is represented in different religions,
Right.
and she's appeared as
Lady
the,
of Guadalupe.
yes, and the
Lourdes.
Blessed Mother, Lourdes, exactly, in different places, and so. That's when we are giving her our prayers. She's the great interceder. She intercedes in our life chart. And you guys, this is really...
Remember, she's a mom.
Exactly.
So she might say, well, this is what you wrote.
Right.
I'm here with you.
Yeah.
But you gotta learn.
And I'm going to be here with you.
Through thick and thin.
Yeah, and it's not a punishment. Our lives is our own chart that we wanted to, just like when we go to school, we want to get a degree in whatever, a PhD, whatever it is, right? It's our choice. And so she's there to help us with our homework.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to
Yeah.
put it.
But she is there all the way to really, to turn to talk to, and she can modify our chart. And she works through the angels. She has her legions of angels that help us.
Right.
So, yeah, no, she is right there with us. And she's all loving, just like Father God. And she's very, very protective against, for us, against negativity.
Right.
So that would be in the form of just fears and sorrow and despair and all those things. So she's right there for us to turn to.
Right.
What else do we want to say about Mother God? One of the cool things, yeah, which is like, hi to everyone.
Hi, everybody. Yeah.
But one of the really cool things, and this is where we're going to jump on. Oh, Vera, we have to tell them. I'm sorry I scared you. But we have to tell them what Angus told us about when we're coming into life.
Oh, yeah.
You going to tell them?
Oh, yeah. When we're in our last antechamber, is that what they call it? I guess there's 3 of them. And we are in the last one before we go into life. Mother's there.
Yeah, she's the last one
Person
that we see.
Last. Yeah,
The last one that we see before we come into life is Mother God. And then what's really cool too is that when we come home, another thing that Angus was telling us through Vera in a session was that she's the last one that we see when we come back to the other side. So we go through the light.
Yeah.
We go to the light. We see our loved ones are there, our soulmate, our animals, and then we've seen Mother God.
Yep.
So that to me is a real testament of how much she is right there with us on our journey.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter how many millions of children that she has, she is still right there with us. I'm losing my voice over this.
No, that's okay.
I'm so
You're
excited. I wanted to share another really, really beautiful thing that Angus shared with us in a session through Vera, is that one time we were having a session and there was a big lecture on the other side that was happening, starring this beautiful person and her master teacher Angus giving us information, but Mother God showed up.
Yeah.
And Azna was there.
That was
and
awesome.
You guys, this was so neat, because what Angus was saying was that she was there, she had given a message. She was actually using an example of somebody that's in life, and she was using an example of their life and that type of thing to help us, so that we could, for everyone there to learn from. But what was really neat was that he was saying that she was he didn't say lingering, but she was staying there for a moment because she was enjoying her angels.
Aww.
And it was just this beautiful thing. It was like, I could just imagine in my mind, visualizing her
You know,
just
what's so
smiling and enjoying.
amazing too is like you guys were all there. You know, like in the audience, they're up.
Talk about real time.
I know, it's just so cool.
It is really cool because that right there is an example of how we can bilocate. So when you're doing a, like, let's say past life regression that you used to do, and you have this person that you're doing this regression for, but sometimes they would go to the other side. Wouldn't
Oh,
they?
definitely, yeah.
And so that is their spirit. They're here in life, all there in life, but then they're also, in a sense, they're visiting the other side at the same time.
Right.
It's really cool.
Right.
But I just thought that would be a special thing to share with you all, how she was in joy, and that's Mother God over her angels. And I thought that's just a beautiful thing.
It is.
And she was really, really big too. Very, very tall. So
Roxanne has a question.
Very tall.
She goes, is she there for all souls, light gray, no light?
That is a very good question. And here is the amazing thing about that, is that Mother God and Father God never turn away from their children. The children
Turn away from them.
exactly.
So
isn't that
she's
amazing?
there for everyone.
Right.
But if you don't,
They don't want her.
Yeah.
And this is, I hate to even say that. It
I
makes
know,
me
but
feel
it's
bad
true.
saying
It's
that.
true.
But one of the things that Angus was saying, and that we've also learned before, was that entities like that, they deny the Mother God. They deny the feminine. And luckily, nothing broke. But they deny Mother God. And I've pondered over this. Why would they do that? And I think, and of course, I'm sure Angus will whisper in your ear, please correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
But I'm thinking that, you know, Mother God is pure compassion, understanding, love, and kindness. And one of the things about entities like that, which are the lost light souls that Angus told us about, they feel that they are better than God, which to me blows my mind. I don't understand that. But
Well,
but they think that they can do it better than God.
Yeah.
So if we think about people in life, there are those that have kindness and understanding and compassion for each other. And then there are people that, I guess, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good example of someone like that who thinks that they are more powerful, that they can do it better, that they, I don't know. It's kind of an interesting thing, isn't it? But yeah. Free will, even when we are on the other side.
Well, I don't know if we have free will here. We have
Right.
lateral movement. But yeah, basically.
Right. And that's interesting,
That's right.
too, Roxanne, is because our free will, when we were coming into flesh, that's when us as entities, we decided who we wanted to be,
Right.
more or less.
Well, the gray
Listening to
entities,
God, yeah. Listening to God and wanting to follow rules of things like life charts. We talked about this
Yeah.
before. Life charts and helping each other and learning.
That's
okay.
the key.
Learning. And then on the other side of the spectrum, with light lost souls, this is a part of how they think they can do it better. They don't think they have anything to learn. They have the biggest brain. They have the most intelligence. They don't need any learning. So
I don't know who you're talking about.
so yeah, interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. Was there anything else that we wanted to add about that?
No.
Okay. Do we want to share a little bit about Azna's temple?
Yes.
Okay, you guys.
Oops.
Okay. New information from Angus about Azna's temple. Interject.
I
please.
will.
Okay. All right. So, Angus was saying that there is a place that's on the other side, that there is a temple for Mother God and there's a temple for Father God, but we're going to talk about her temple. On the outside, he explained it as, or described it as, it looks almost like a church that has, like, very ornate church that looks like stained glass. But when you walk into it, you want to tell them?
No, I don't remember.
Okay, well that's
She's
because
that's my brain.
that's
that
because
remembers
that
everything.
yeah, well that's because a lot of times you're on the other side. You're busy.
I forget.
You're looking at Azna and everything. Okay, but when we walk into it, it looks like how whatever makes
That's
us,
what I was gonna say.
yeah, well, that's because you remember inside, right?
Yeah.
But
Whatever we want.
yes, it looks like whatever is most comforting to you.
When I went once, and I was really in a dark, dark place, you know, during that time, and I went to Azna's temple, but I didn't know it was her temple, but it was like exactly how Angus said it was ornate on the. I thought I was going into a church,
Wow.
and I opened it, and my grandmother's bed. I'm gonna cry.
Oh,
Was there? That was the only thing that was in there.
That's so sweet.
Because that was my safe spot. That was my
Yeah.
safety net.
Because she was bedridden.
Yeah,
and
she
you
was
would climb
paralyzed.
up there and be with her.
I'd spend like the whole day with her. I danced for her and everything. But
Aw.
yeah, that was like my respite. If I was in trouble, I would run behind my grandmother, and she called it a pelote, or I forgot how do you say stick in Spanish. But anyway, she had her stick and she would hit my mom. So that's what I saw when I was in meditation, and I was like, yeah, and I didn't know what it was, but until Angus told us, and I was like,
And
oh
then you're
my
like,
God.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
Isn't that neat? You guys, it's going to be different for everyone. I mean, it could, whatever is you feel most comfortable with.
Yeah.
And Angus described it as it's a very like cozy feeling, and it feels like you've come home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the other thing about it is that you feel like you're the only one there.
There.
Yes.
And there's probably like 20 million people in there,
Yes.
but you're by yourself.
And this is another cool thing too. He was kind of saying that it's kind of it's dimly lit, but that there's a light, almost like an apex from above. And this is what I really love, that you don't see Mother God, but you
Feel her.
exactly, you feel her love. It was really cool how you described it, because you were trying to describe this huge feeling of, you were kind of saying it reminded you of like a sauna and the humidity in the air.
Because I love saunas.
Right, but it instead of the mist, it's the love. It's Azna's love that you can feel that in the air. So this is really an amazing description that you can all have. If you want to just talk to Mother God, you can go there in your mind in a meditation, maybe when you're falling asleep, or even in your thoughts. You don't have to, but it's a beautiful
We'll do one
thing.
today. But it won't be right now, but we'll do one so you can do later tonight.
We do have a meditation to go there.
Yeah. Oh, you do now?
We do, but I think we'll do it later so they can go straight to the video
Got
and
it.
just do the
Okay,
meditation.
all right.
So we'll do that for sure. But yeah, so we just wanted to share that with you so that you can enjoy those thoughts and that knowledge about Mother God.
Yeah.
And also tomorrow, since it's her feast day, every single day of the year we're asking for, please help me, please, right? I mean, that's what we do. We love each other. We love our friends. We want to protect them. But then that's the one day of the year that is recognized as we're honoring her. And that's why it's called Azna's Feast Day. And sometimes some people will honor her with flowers or even sharing love, sharing a feast, or whatever it is you want to do. It's just acknowledging Mother God, and she loves it. And she will know, as you, I'm sure, can imagine.
Yeah. And that's one of the things I'll forever be grateful to Sylvia, that she brought, not Azna back, but to envelop her again, to honor her again.
Absolutely. She dusted off because she was buried. And
Yeah,
it was like clearing off that. Yeah.
Roxanne was saying she had a dream too. She was carrying a bag, and she was the only one there. Azna's temple.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
See? Sometimes we'll have
You know what
memories
we
in our
should do?
dreams.
You know what we should do? Are you listening? We should all tonight at dream time go to Azna's temple together.
That is awesome.
So right before you go to bed, ask that you go to Azna's temple.
Good.
And we'll all meet there.
That is
And
so
I know we're in
cool.
different time zones. It doesn't matter. There's no
That
time on
doesn't
the other
matter.
side.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
Great
that'd be
idea.
awesome. Okay, cool.
Okay, so you guys, you ready for amazing woman? Speaking of feminine, Should we jump in
Yeah.
to our other
Past life?
subject?
Yeah.
Nancy?
Pelosi. We have to kind of give her some kudos, ladies, because she is taking on that.
Oh, we need her. Oh, we need her right
I was
now.
going to say beast, but that would be kind of bad.
We won't tell anybody. It's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. This is, I mean, she's had so many past lives where she's done for others. She's had a spy life. She's had lives where she was helping people get out of precarious situations politically. It's always been kind of with a political bent, even if she was like in, say, the king's realm. But she was always, if there was something not right, she would be the champion to fix it. Yeah, so the one that I got.
Wow, we really do need her. This is amazing that she's in life right now.
Well, the one that I kind of picked, and it's just really vague. I don't even know if there's any kind of recognition for what she did, because, I mean, she was a teenager, and this was in the Revolutionary War.
Wow.
Yeah, and she would go around, because she was very savvy about what was going on. I mean, this girl had a brain that was so analytical and so intricate that she could figure out the next step, that what was going to happen. And her father was into the political scene for the Americans, right? But so she was always listening, and no one paid attention to her. She's a girl, right? A teenage girl. But when she would hear stuff that was going on, and then she would go out and, oh my God.
What?
Wait a minute. Let me,
All right, you guys, intermission.
She would go out.
Just getting stuff.
She would go out and see what was going on with the people, you know, kind of thing, and see what things were going on. I get so excited, I'm like, my eyes are bugging out.
It's because you're seeing it in your mind.
Yeah. But she would go on her horse, like Paul Revere, and warn people that the British were coming. Wow. And she did, like, she went far, and had a lot of miles. And I think 10 times more than Paul Revere, but he got the credit because he was a man.
Of course, yeah.
But she would go out in dangerous situations. I'm spitting. Sorry. To help, you know, to try to warn people so that they're not caught unaware. Wow. She was always like one step ahead.
And that was dangerous for a young
she was
woman.
Young.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if there's anything that anybody can look up. I'm not sure.
There might not be.
But you know what,
her father might have got the credit. You know, because she was a girl.
Yeah, maybe. But what I got, remember Joe Biden? The past life I talked about with Joe Biden? And how amazing his mother was? Yeah. And
oh my God, you guys, that is so cool. I loved his mother in that life.
I know
what you told us.
Roxanne, remember when she was walking, after she did her speech and told everybody, you know, what she felt and meant, and as she was walking away, when she looked at the guy and said, "Don't mess with me."
Oh, good.
I was like,
that was good.
She was Joe Biden's mother. And I thought, remember I said she took him everywhere to see all the different places?
And she was so kind.
She was doing it politically. She was on the side of the Christians.
Wow, really?
Her husband wasn't.
You guys, okay. So this is something we got to tell you about. That as soon as we went off air last week.
I don't know why that happens, but it does.
But Vera got a little more infusion on who his father was. And I'm just going to tell everybody really fast that he's the guy that used to hit Joe in the back of the head. Yeah. In the back of the head when he would stutter in that past life. But she got the infusion of who he was, who he is in this lifetime.
She needs to be president. She won't be, but she needs to be.
Yeah, she would be amazing. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to share who it was?
You go ahead.
Lindsey Graham. You know, actually, that does not surprise me because he was mean and not, okay, I don't know Lindsey Graham in this life, but he's not accepting, that's for dang sure.
I mean, he might have been nice before, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what's happening to those guys over there.
I know that him and John McCain were friends before, but
I know.
What happened with that?
I don't know.
But I thought it was interesting because you know, what happened to not judging people? There's so much judgment.
Well, we're in life.
Yeah, I know. But it's just,
But we could do better. All of us, yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
Greed, power.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of them, power's first, money's second. But they kind of go hand in hand, I guess.
Yeah. Wow. So that is really amazing about her.
Yeah.
So she was positioning herself politically.
Yeah, she was going around and she was showing that she was taking her son around to show him different places that were beautiful. But it was to make sure that Jesus would be okay, that it was in a place that he wouldn't be found, stuff like that.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because that's when Joe in that lifetime learned where to go to keep him safe, and he stayed with Jesus.
Because his mom already had showed him. And then she left him. It was like, okay, you do your thing. I mean, not left him in a bad way. I mean,
right,
it was like,
because she taught him. She knew
Yeah.
she taught him well,
Yeah,
and he
and
could take care of himself, and he was going to even help take care of Jesus in a sense, right?
Yeah.
Because he was helping him stay more safe
Right.
at the time.
Yeah. And he was big enough to where people didn't mess too much if they, unless there was big numbers.
So I just wanted to say that this is really amazing because when we were talking last week, one of our messages about in that Joe Biden centering video was that we are perfect with all our imperfections, and this is that was a part of his life chart. If it wouldn't have been for that situation that he was going through, and he stayed away from what his father wanted him to do, then he would never have been to help keep Jesus safe. I mean, how amazing is that?
Chart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's amazing that, here she is back in this life right now.
And they're
with
all
Yes.
back.
Biden, everybody. But it's fascinating because with her and Biden, and everybody's experience in these past lives, it helps lend towards what happens in this life.
Yeah.
So cool.
So do we want to end it?
Okay, you guys, this is the best
How long has
part.
it been?
We're going to end it with, I can't read it there, 27 minutes? 27 minutes? Okay, you guys, best part. We're going to end it with the prayer
Quick prayer.
that Vera got right before we went live from Ancus, and it's for Mother God.
I know. I mean, I was just thinking of myself because I had put.
Were you having a conversation with Angus?
I was having a conversation. It was like when you said that Azna's in the trenches with us. It's like Nancy's in the trenches with us too.
Okay, you just made me remember one last thing that we wanted
Good.
to mention today. You guys, okay, we've gotten word of different individuals that are saying that they are Mother or Father God incarnate.
And
Right
they're going to wreak
now,
havoc on the
and
world.
that they're here to bring their wrath. Like there's this one woman. Should we name her name?
Tequila
or
Yeah.
something is putting out there that she's Mother God incarnate, and we most definitely believe that Mother God and Father God, first of all, are way too powerful
To come
into life. And why would they waste their time with the whole incarnation?
Well, Azna comes in and shows herself.
She does make
But
physical
Father God
appearances,
doesn't.
but as far as putting herself into an incarnation to live a whole
No.
lifetime, just to that's not. Why would she waste her time? She doesn't
She
need
has to take care of us.
Yes. Besides, she has all of us to work through, not just one person. And she's not here to bring a wrath. Her presence is to help us, and we are here to raise the consciousness of the planet and help each other. So we just wanted to share that.
Yeah, I know. Roxanne, did you know about that?
Yeah, I know. It's
'Cause
crazy.
Whenever that person asks me,
She
she's
goes,
going, it's all over the place.
Yeah, she's like,
I've
yeah, it's
never seen it.
Yeah, I was surprised. I'm like, what? I know. But yeah, that's what we said. Exclamation point, exclamation
What?
point. Yeah.
All right.
All right, so here's our prayer.
All right, so
And-
here we go, guys. No, she's not. She's not. I believe she was a reality star or something.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's there for it because I guess her popularity went down, so she's trying to raise it back
Right.
up. All right, so now we're done
Okay.
talking about tequila.
Oh, and so let me just show them
picture.
our picture. This is an interpretation of Mother God with her sword in hand to cut through negativity to protect you, as well as handing you the sword, which
Can
is
you
like the
imagine
tools.
your art is on people's bodies?
I know.
Is that too exciting?
That's amazing. I mean, what a talk about a compliment, but it's more so about right.
Her, yes.
Yeah.
But what you've
but
brought to people so that they can honor her.
Yeah, something to visualize, and that's where the information that you're giving. You know, some people can visualize her temple and everything, but anyway. Yeah.
So just keep her up there so we can see her what we say.
Okay, that's great.
So we're going to close it with a short little prayer for all of us. So it's, dearest, magnificent Mother, watch over us all with your grace and love to help us be the best that we can be for your mission. Watch over our soul tribe so we can spread your light for all the goodness of the world. Thank you, dearest Azna, Mother to all, for holding us close in triumph and disappointment. Watch, oh, I already did that. We love and honor you on this feast day and every other day in millennium. Amen.
Amen. That's nice. What a beautiful prayer. I really like that.
I know.
I love it too, Vera, because it's not just in triumph, it's also in disappointment.
Yeah,
sometimes
it's not always,
for me, that's when I need it
she's
the
there
most.
for everything.
Yeah, that was so beautiful. And thank you, Angus, for the prayer.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving it to us, Vera.
You're welcome.
All right, we love every single one of you.
Thank you
all
so
our hearts.
much.
Thank you for joining us. Can't wait to see you next weekend.
Yeah.
Should we end it with stay enlightened?
Stay enlightened. Share your light. Knowledge is power.